tristeza hay de mis ojos que lloran en silencio por tu amor. Me miro en el espejo y veo en mi rostro el tiempo que he sufrido por tu adiós. Obligo a que te olvide el pensamiento, pues siempre estoy pensando en el ayer. Prefiero estar dormida que despierta, de tanto que me duele que no estés. Como quisiera que tú vivieras, que tus ojitos jamás se hubieran cerrado nunca y estar mirándolos. Amor eterno e inolvidable, tarde o temprano estaré contigo para seguir amándonos. Celebremos, señores, con gusto este día de placer tan dichoso, que en sus santos se encuentre gustoso y tranquilo su fiel corazón. Viva, viva feliz en el mundo, sin que nadie perturbe su mente. Le pondremos un laurel en su frente con las conchas y perlas del mar.
Apaguen la luz porque va sin luz estas nochecitas. En la oscuridad con seguridad se oyen más bonitas. Todos te cantamos, te felicitamos en este tu día. Te acompañaremos todita la noche, viva la alegría.
Danos un abrazo feliz, danos un abrazo formal, que la noche sea para ti y para nosotros ideal. Casi nadie quiere beber, casi nadie quiere tomar. Saca las botellas a ver qué es lo que nos vas a invitar.
Con jazmines y flores este día voy a adornar. Hoy por ser Día de las Madres le venimos a cantar.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Guests, please rise for the academic procession.
Please be seated. Good afternoon. My name is Dr. Wayne Wilson. I'm Associate Professor of Obstetrics and Gynecology. I'm also the Clerkship Director for the Obstetrics and Gynecology Clerkship, and I'm the Course Director for Clinical Skills Year 2. It is my sincere honor to serve as faculty marshal for today's ceremony. Before we continue, we have a brief announcement regarding emergency procedures. In the event of an emergency, graduates and guests are asked to follow instructions and exit in an orderly manner. We'll now continue with the program. On behalf of the University of Texas Rio Grande Valley School of Medicine, welcome to our 7th commencement. Today we celebrate more than a milestone. We celebrate a dream decades in the making, educating and graduating physicians here in the Rio Grande Valley for the Rio Grande Valley. With the class of 2026, that legacy continues to grow, especially as we mark the 10th anniversary of our School of Medicine. To our graduates, your achievements make this moment possible. Your families and loved ones, your pride is shared by all of us across the School of Medicine and the community. We now have a video presentation of the Star Spangled Banner performed by Monica Garza, a UTRGV music alumna from the class of 2021. The national anthem will then be followed by the UTRGV alma mater. As part of this UTRGV tradition, all vaqueros are invited to V up and to join in singing in the alma mater. I now invite you to please stand if you can for the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say thou standst the spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
To the
At this time, we would like to recognize the courageous individuals among us who have served our country, including members of our faculty and student body. We honor you and thank you for your service. Will all veterans and active duty military members please stand so we can recognize you? It's now my privilege to introduce the stage party, as well as the deans and department chairs joining us today. Our stage party is comprised of UTRGV President, Dr. Guy Bailey, Dr. Michael Laker, Senior Vice President of Academic Affairs for Health Affairs and Dean of the College of Health Professions, Dr. Everardo Cobos, Dean for the School of Medicine, Dr. Sambandam Alongo, Senior Associate Dean of Educational Affairs and Chair of the Department of Medical Education, Dr. Maria de Jesus Munoz, Assistant Dean of Clerkships and Interim Senior Associate Dean of Student Affairs, Dr. Mercy Aziki, Assistant Dean of Student Affairs, Dr. Kelsey Baker, Assistant Dean of Educational Affairs. Let's see, who else is down there? Dr. Brandon Canizaro, who's the Chief Medical Officer of UT Health RGV and Division Chief of Internal Medicine. Dr. Deanna Chapa, Chair for the Department of Neuro and Behavioral Health. We're joined by special guests today, Texas State Representative Terry Canales, Dr. Subram and Elizabeth Krishnan, Dr. William L. Miller, Dean of the UTRGV School of Optometry, Dr. Wilbur Bound, Chair of Surgery, UT Health RGV, Mrs. Wanson Cobos, Mr. Luis Cobos, Dr. Rachel Cobos. If there are any other additional elected officials or distinguished guests in the audience, we ask that you please stand so we may recognize you. Dr. Tapia is there in the audience as well. There can be no medical school without the dedication of its faculty and community faculty, teachers, mentors, and role models who give generously of their time and expertise to prepare the next generation of physicians. I now invite the faculty of the UTRGV School of Medicine to please stand so we may recognize you all. Give it up for Dr. Pad. It's now my honor to introduce Dr. Everardo Cobos, who will preside over the commencement ceremony. Dr. Cobos serves as Dean of the UTRGV School of Medicine and Chair of the Department of Medicine and Oncology, where he leads our educational, research, and clinical missions. Since joining UTRGV, his leadership has been instrumental in shaping the next generation of physicians and advancing healthcare in the Rio Grande Valley and beyond. As we mark the 10th anniversary of our School of Medicine, his leadership continues to guide its growth and impact across the region. A practicing hematologist-oncologist, Dr. Cobos is deeply committed to delivering compassionate, high-quality care and expanding access to advanced medical treatments and clinical trials for our patients across this region. Nationally recognized for excellence in clinical research, clinical care, and education, he has been honored for more than 20 consecutive years for his outstanding teaching. Above all, he is most proud of more than 4 decades of continuous service to his patients. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Everardo Cobos.
Thank you, Dr. Wilson. Good evening, buenas tardes y bienvenidos. Before I begin, I would like to thank our institutional president, Dr. Guy Bailey, for his leadership and the legacy that he has built for our university and community. Dr. Bailey, we thank you for your leadership. It is my honor to welcome you to the 2026 commencement ceremony of the UTRGV School of Medicine. Today, we celebrate 53 outstanding graduates of the class of 2026, our 7th cohort, and a defining milestone, the 10th anniversary of our School of Medicine. In just a decade, this institution has grown into a force for change in the Rio Grande Valley, with more than 300 graduates helping transform healthcare across our region and beyond. Class of 2026, you are now part of that legacy. On behalf of our deans, the faculty, and staff, it has been our privilege to help prepare you to become compassionate physicians, dedicated leaders, and lifelong learners. Today marks your official entrance into the profession of medicine, a profession rooted not only in knowledge, but in purpose. You are accepting a responsibility to serve others with empathy, with humility, and integrity. As medicine continues to evolve, remain grounded in what matters most, the human connection. Listen closely, lead with compassion, and remember that healing begins with trust and presence. Technology will continue to advance, but it will never replace the bond between a physician and a patient. The art of medicine, your presence, your words, your empathy will always matter. Class of 2026, carry these values with you as you move forward. Wear your white coat with pride and with purpose. Congratulations, doctors. To the families, to the friends and mentors who supported you, thank you. This moment belongs to you as well. It is now my distinct honor to introduce our keynote speaker, Dr. Guy Bailey, President of the University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley. Since 2014, Dr. Bailey has led UTRGV with a bold vision. He has elevated our institution into one of the nation's leading and most accessible public universities. Under his leadership, the university has seen remarkable growth in enrollment, in student success, in research, and national recognition. His commitment to opportunity and student success has transformed not only this institution, but the lives of thousands of vaqueros across our region. A nationally respected leader in higher education, his vision continues to shape UTRGV and its impact far beyond the Rio Grande Valley. Today, as we celebrate this milestone for our School of Medicine, we are proud to be guided by his leadership and his vision. Please join me in welcoming President Guy Bailey.
Thank you. But before I begin, I want to take a minute to recognize somebody here for remarkable work, and he's celebrating a birthday today. Dr. Cobos, this is his birthday today. Would you join me There's nothing better than celebrating your birthday with a class of graduating medical students. So congratulations. Students, former students, if you're looking for a role model in medicine, look no further than that. This is a man of integrity, a man of vision, a man of empathy for patients, a man who gets the job done. If you're looking for somebody to emulate, Dr. Cobos is that man. So we really appreciate his work, and I hope you'll understand what an opportunity you've had to work with him. Graduates, you fulfilled a dream today, haven't you? Yeah, you dreamed about this and you fulfilled it. But you know something? It's not just your dream. You see all those people out there, it's your mamas and your daddies and your spouses, your brothers and your sisters. It's their dream too. When you fulfill this dream, when you walk across the stage, get your diploma, you're fulfilling your dream, but their dream as well. Why don't you give your parents, your spouses, and everybody a round of applause for all the support they've given you. You know, you really couldn't have done it without them. But you know something else? You just fulfilled the dream of an entire region as well. In 1947, legislators from the Rio Grande Valley filed legislation to create a school of medicine in the Rio Grande Valley, 1947. How long ago was that? It was before I was born, right? And I'm the oldest person here, a long time ago. And so in 1997, we had a regional campus from the Health Science Center in San Antonio set up in Harlingen. That was the first step. And then in 2016, a long time after the legislation was first filed, the dream of the Rio Grande Valley came true. The School of Medicine opened, and I was here at the beginning. I've seen the entire evolution. You know, managing a School of Medicine is hard enough. Starting one is really hard. And so if you ever want to challenge yourself, there will be something that you can do. Open up a School of Medicine. And so I've gotten to see every step of the way, all of the challenges, all of the hardships, but more than anything, the successes and the reward from that. You're part of that. You're part of a history, I think the 7th graduating class. I think 350 plus students have graduated since that time. Those students, a lot are from the Rio Grande Valley. Many of you came to the Valley to study medicine. We hope that when you do your residency, I think all of you have matched, you'll come back here and practice as well. We know that some of you are doing residencies right here. That's very important. We're one of the most underserved areas medically in the United States. And so when you come here, you can have an impact. You can make a difference, just as these faculty have made a difference already. We're very proud of the fact that over half of this class is from the Rio Grande Valley. I think about a third of you are from Hidalgo County, where we sit right now, another 13-14% from Cameron County, and then some from Starr County as well, all across the Rio Grande Valley. How about that? But that's what this medical school was about, about this university was about, creating opportunity for students from the Rio Grande Valleys, opportunity they'd never had before. And we fulfill this with the medical school today. And many of you are going to do residencies here. We've had over 400 residents come through here. About 40% of them has stayed in the Rio Grande Valley. Think about the importance of that. Is that a little less than 200 new physicians in the Rio Grande Valley, in one of the most medically underserved areas in the country? You see the importance of that right now. You stay here, you transform lives. The reason I came here as president, it was a chance to transform lives and to make a difference. That's what you can do right here. But you know, this medical school makes a difference really in more than education. You're the most important thing. There's no question about that. But we do other things too. We do research that makes a real difference. We do research in diabetes, you know as well as better than I do the problems with diabetes in the Rio Grande Valley. What, 37% of our population. And so that research in diabetes makes a difference. But you know we have higher rates of certain kinds of cancer too, cervical cancer, liver cancers, and so forth. We've got researchers who do research in that, who do work in that, who are making a difference with that. Dementia and Alzheimer's disease. As I get older, I think about it a lot. As we age, we do. But we're doing research right here in the Rio Grande Valley in this School of Medicine that will make a difference. And then, of course, you know about health disparities in the United States. We're helping resolve those as well. And if you think about key initiatives we started up, the South Texas Center of Excellence in Cancer Research. How many of you have been in the new Cancer and Surgery Center? If you have not, please take a tour of it. This will make an enormous difference for the valley. People have had to go outside the valley for cancer treatment. Not so much anymore. And when you go in there, you'll want to practice there, I think. Surgery Center is wonderful, too. And so that's a key initiative. We have an Alzheimer's Disease Resource Center for Minority Aging Research and a Diabetes Center for Excellence. All these are initiatives that come about as part of the medical school. You were part of that. Many of you did work in there, and we hope many of you will come back and do that work. Now, the School of Medicine does a lot more than just research and education. You don't think of it this way, but I do. It's an economic driver as well. So the School of Medicine, right, 53 students, has generated more than 1,000 jobs. Think about that, more than 1,000 jobs. It's had an economic impact that's approaching $1 billion. That's billion dollars. Think about it. We're one of the poorest areas in the state of Texas. That economic impact makes a difference. It makes a difference in everyday lives. You're part of that. It's brought we've had major investments in infrastructure, Cancer and Surgery Center. I'm very proud of that point that you should see. Our clinical services have expanded, and as I mentioned, the research capacity. We've had enormous growth in workforce. It's just been terrific. Now, you're graduating at a remarkable moment in our history. We celebrate our 10th anniversary, right? We have had 10 wonderful years as a School of Medicine, 11 wonderful years as a university. But here's the thing. This is really just beginning. Please keep in touch with this School of Medicine and this university. 10 years from now, 10 years ago, people in the Valley didn't imagine we'd be where we are right now. You can't imagine where we'll be 10 years from now. Sky's the limit. Our trajectory is upward, and you'll be very proud that you were part of this. Now, I have a couple of messages that I like to give all of our graduates. You've had a wonderful faculty. They've taught you. They have given you lessons, and then they've given you tests. And life won't be like that as you get out. You're still going to have lessons and tests, but your teacher in the future will be experienced. There was a pitcher for the Pittsburgh Pirates back in the 1950s and 60s named Vern Law. You won't remember him. You weren't born then, but I remember him. Vern Law was asked once about experience as a teacher. Here's what he said. He said, experience is a hard teacher. You get the test before you get the lesson, right? You get the test, and then you get the lesson. I thought about that when COVID hit. COVID was our test. The first graduating class from the School of Medicine graduated in 2020, right? COVID. And so you understand just the challenge that they had and that we had as a university. We got the test right there. How we did on that test was our lesson. And that's what your future will be like. The experience will be your teacher. The good news, you're well prepared for it. You had a terrific faculty. You had great support. You've done very well on your boards. You've matched. You're ready for that kind of future. One other little thing I want to tell you and I want you to think about. So I was the first person in my family to go to college, first person in my mother's family to go to high school. Nobody had ever been to high school, and actually most of them still haven't. But, you know, and so I grew up in very modest circumstances, a pretty humble family there. And so when I had my first presidency, actually chancellor's job at the University of Missouri, Kansas City, I was out on a recruiting trip. Now, UMKC has a dental school, and it's the dental school of Missouri and Kansas and Hawaii. Now, Hawaii is not a bad place to go do alumni events and recruit. And so I was in Hawaii my first year at UMKC and staying in the Halekulani Hotel, wonderful, beautiful hotel on the Pacific Ocean. And I was standing there on the balcony as the sun went down over the Pacific Ocean. You can imagine just how beautiful that setting was. And someone walked out on the balcony who knew me well and said, did you ever, when you were growing up in Chisholm back then, did you ever imagine that you would be here right now? And I thought a minute and I said, when I was growing up in Chisholm, I never knew there was a here. Yeah. And that's the thing you need to always be aware of. There is a here that you don't even know is there. Be prepared for it and accept it and appreciate it. Great things can come in your life if you're ready to accept the here that you don't even know is there. Congratulations again. We're very proud of you. So is everyone else. And we look forward to following your careers in medicine. Thank you.
At this time, it's my honor to invite Dean Kobos to present the candidates for the Doctor of Medicine degree.
Thank you, Dr. Wilson. Will the candidates for the Doctor of Medicine degree please stand and remain standing? President Bailey, it is an honor and a privilege to present these candidates for the Doctor of Medicine degree. The candidates have completed all of the academic requirements, have been recommended by the School of Medicine, and are entitled to receive the Doctor of Medicine degree. President Bailey.
Thank you, Dr. Kobos. Candidates for the Doctor of Medicine degree, by the powers vested in me by the State of Texas and the Board of Regents of the University of Texas System, and upon recommendation of the Dean and faculty, I hereby confer upon each of you the Doctor of Medicine degree with all its rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereunto. Congratulations, class of 2026.
Please be seated. Now we will begin the hooding of the graduates and the presentation of diplomas. Dr. Ilongo and I will conduct the hooding. Dean Kobos and President Bailey will congratulate each graduate as they cross the stage, and Dean Kobos will present the diplomas. Please note that some graduates will be hooded by their physician parents. President Bailey, Dean Kobos, and Dr. Ilongo, please take your positions. Thank you. Ushers, please guide the graduates to the stage.
Dr. Tabitha S. Abraham. Dr. Eduardo Abrego II. Dr. Yusuf Al-Sabawi. Dr. Elias Arellano Villanueva. Dr. Shaba Anthony Armbrister. Dr. Kaylin Arpea. Dr. Courtney Jessica Austin. Dr. Zaid Mohab Ayes. Dr. Santiago Valderas. Dr. Andrew Callan. Dr. Dominic Chow. Dr. Melissa M. Cruz. Dr. Aaron Ibrahim Dadsi. Dr. Hari Das. Dr. Jose Victor Delgado. Dr. Philip Joseph Dentino. Dr. Felipe Diaz Jr. Dr. Victor Espinosa. Dr. Josué Luis Fonseca. Dr. Emmanuel Franco. Dr. John Gaddis. Dr. Stephen Michael Garcia. Dr. Hamad Shahid Gohar. Dr. Yazet Anahi Gonzalez. Dr. Brianna Gonzalez de Gracia. Dr. Brianna Guillen. Dr. Jonathan Abear. Dr. Catherine Ann Herklotz. Dr. Omar Karkutli. Dr. Raquel Z. Lara. Dr. Miguel Ángel López. Dr. María Fernanda Lozano Bonilla. Dr. Marlon Carl Manayao Jr. Dr. Jonathan Adrián Muñiz Gómez. Dr. Surya Nambudiri. Dr. Bria Chisoma Okiri. Dr. John Beloved Oshaw. Dr. Elvia Daniela Palomares. Dr. Daniel Alejandro Peña Sanchez. Dr. Angelica Lan Pham. Dr. An Ngoc Hui Fung. Dr. Natasha Nicole Quails. Dr. Iram Rahman. Dr. Robert Sanchez. Dr. Corinne Stein. Dr. Gianni Changay Ta. Dr. Juan Diego Torres. Dr. Tyler J. Torres. Dr. Michael Trun. Dr. Aaron Leo Trevino. Dr. Amanda Jordan Wheeler.
Let's hear it for him. Now I'd like to be the first to invite Dr. Andrew Callan to come up to the stage to give the physician's oath. Also, Dr. Kaylin Arpaia and Dr. Natasha Quarles, if y'all would come up for the bell. Following the oath, Dr. Arpaia and Dr. Quayles will lead the ceremonial ringing of the bell. This tradition marks a rite of passage, symbolizing transition into a new and distinguished stage in their lives for our graduates. Dr. Callan.
Take your time. Yes. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for Natasha to get closer. I invite all the graduates of the class of 2026, along with all physicians in the audience, to please stand and join in the recitation of the Hippocratic Oath. I do solemnly swear, by whatever I hold most sacred, that I will be loyal to the profession of medicine and just and generous to its members, that I will lead my life and practice my profession in uprightness and honor, that into whosoever house I shall enter, it shall be for the good of the sick to the utmost of my power, holding myself far aloof from wrong, from corruption, from the tempting of others to vice. That I will exercise my profession solely for the cure of my patients, and will give no drug, perform no operation for a criminal purpose, even if solicited, far less suggest it. That whatsoever I shall see or hear of the lives of all persons which is not fitting to be spoken, I will keep inviolably secret. These things do I swear, while I continue to keep this oath unviolated. May it be granted to me to enjoy life and practice of the art, respected by all in all times. But should I trespass and violate this oath, may be the reverse be my lot.
Thank you, Drs. Kalin, Arpaia, and Dr. Quayles. Before we conclude, I would like to thank President Bailey for serving as our keynote speaker, as well as our commencement planning committee, volunteers, and student ambassadors who helped make this ceremony possible. As we celebrate this special occasion on Mother's Day weekend, we would also like to recognize and honor all mothers in attendance, including the mothers among our students, faculty, staff, and guests. Thank you for your love, sacrifice, strength, and unwavering support. To our graduates, congratulations, doctors, and to the families and loved ones, thank you for making this moment possible. We will now proceed with the recessional. Please remain seated until it has ended.